You and Janet have started a project that's really dear to your hearts.
This is a dream come true. When Janet and I were little, we always called each other best pals, and we were the best cowboys together, and we used to sit and sing to our favorite dolls, our rag dolls that were made for us by our grandmother Nana and our mom when Janet was just 3 and I was 6. And we loved those little dolls, took them on the road with us with Mr. Welk, played with the dolls, and a few years ago, we decided to record a children's album, and we decided to reproduce the Ragdolls, which we still have. I have them here.
The originals?
They're over 60 years old, 50, I think they're 57 years old, of the original dolls that were made for us by Nana and Mom.
And they're in beautiful shape.
They really are. We've loved them to death, and yet we've taken care of them. We've treasured them. And we really felt there was a hole in the toy industry for a simpler time, for little girls to stay longer, a little longer. And we thought that there would be an option for this kind of a rag doll again. And so we have reproduced them right down to the vintage fabric. Here they are in reproductions. And I know we've talked to so many of our loyal fans before about it, and they've been so thrilled with them. So these are our rag dolls. They're just really incredible. We are so proud, and this is something Janet and I are, it takes so much time up, but it's a dream come true. It is something we have planned for so long, and it's here, it's happened. And it's kind of a tribute back to Mom and Nana's spirits, or every one of these dolls. And to see them come and happen is so beautiful, and we've had an incredible reaction to them everywhere.
You started out with the Kathy and Janet dolls.
Right.
But you've also branched out.
We are very excited about this. We have just come to, we've been wanting to do this from the beginning. We have multicultural dolls. So we have our same rag doll, but made in the different ethnic, for the children to be able to relate to what they are, to love little rag dolls. And this is Sophia. We just love her. Kind of my mother-in-law's name is Sophia. And this is after Mom. This is Isabel.
Oh.
And that's our mom's name and our grandmother's name. So here's our little Isabel. And the clothes are like from first grade, like Janet and my clothes. I mean, they really are. And this is Lily. We just loved Lily.
Oh.
So those are our 3 new dolls.
It has to be successful. There's so much love behind it.
There is. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much.
What's next for you?
Oh, wow. We have a lot more product that is coming in, like I said, like these dolls and the pets and all. And then the Lennon sisters are continuing at the Welk Resort, performing at Christmas time, a family special Christmas time. The Gatlin Brothers with ourselves. We're doing a few concert tours, and we're very active in our fan club still, is very active. And we're in our 51st year of performing. We're not even 51 years old. And here we
None
are.
of us are.
Yeah, exactly. And to see these PBS specials going on, and I think I've said this before, what a tribute. What a tribute to, one, the man who started it, and to all the performers who, it's like being at the same school. We were all raised the same by the same papa. And we're on time. We know our schedule. We know our songs. The professionalism that this show brought to our years of now experience has been incredible and remarkable. And I think everyone along the way, being with all the performers, brings back just, your heart is just full of all the love that started way back for us at Christmas Eve 1955.
We've all been so lucky to be together.
Haven't we?
And
Haven't
thank
we?
you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Mary. Love you.
Kathy and I had some favorite dolls that our mom and our grandmother had made for us when I was 3 and Kathy was 6. They were little rag dolls about this big, and mine was blonde and Kathy's was brunette, with embroidered faces and yarn hair, and we just loved these dolls so much. They meant so much to our childhood, and we had a little trunk that we each had a little trunk that we kept our doll in, and we took them on every road trip with us. And at night, we would put them in their little white nighties, and they'd sleep with us in the hotel rooms. It was just like taking a little bit of home with us.
Well,
So in later years, she and I had always dreamed of doing something together when we grew up. And we just decided that those dolls meant so much to us growing up. And appealed so much to our nurturing side that we wanted to try to reproduce them for children, for little girls right now. We felt like maybe there was a little hole in the toy industry right now for a nurturing doll, a doll where it doesn't talk and it doesn't wear makeup and it doesn't wear flashy clothes. It's just something that a child can love. And so we decided to reproduce those little dolls. And we have. Kathy and I, growing up, called each other Best Pals. And so we've called our whole product line Best Pals. And we reproduce these darling dolls, exactly right down to the vintage fabric. And as we go on and it gets more and more popular, we have recorded CDs of our favorite childhood songs and have a new line of multicultural dolls coming out. And so it's really catching on.
And I understand you're going to do storybooks as well?
We're doing storybooks, and we're really lucky. We have such talent in our family. My husband John, who was in music his whole life, and a lot of people have seen him conducting the Lawrence Welk Orchestra, is now a photographer, which was always one of his wonderful hobbies. And so he has a photography studio. He does all of our publicity photos and all of our product shots. My daughter-in-law, Amy, who works for him, does our graphic arts and photo touch-ups. Peggy's daughter, Betsy Cathcart, runs our office. Our son, Bill, runs our warehouse, and another son does all of our video editing. And my daughter, Kristen, works for our local television station, and her crews will come and videotape us. So it's all in-house, and we're just absolutely loving it. It's a very, very special, sensitive project for us.